At last, the final message, final uttering. And you can take it, you can leave it. It matters not. Until the true you realizes for yourself that what you have always been looking for is the place where you have been looking as. To find anything that comes close to your mind's concept of God, you have to find your true self. It's very simple, you see. Truth will not open the door to a fake. I mean, think about it in human terms. Would you open your door to anyone who was in disguise, appearing as not the real, honest one? There's no magical learning and trust. You simply know. And to know, you have to really understand your gut self. When you leave your door always open, constantly wide ajar, open, then even trust goes. All that remains is your open arms, like that beautiful symbol of Christ. Be totally separated from whole. Separate yourself from whole so that you can face up solely, alone, to the fear that keeps your door firmly closed. Where only peeping through the letterbox is the story of your life. A very naive and cautious looker. When you overcome this fear with no effort, the whole will merge with you. Or you can ignore these words and simply live out this life in disguise as the robot mind, with a final prayer on your deathbed that truth will bestow you next time around. Next time on the roller coaster. I'm going to wait till the end. I'm going to jump off long before it ends. Roller coaster never ends. Circular. There's no jumping off. You just pray that truth will bestow you. To drop your disguise, look through the telescope. This telescope which bears no inner nor outer root. Through it you will witness both opposing imagined worlds. These imagined worlds are enshrouded by a veil of mind, which makes it bearable for your eyes. Through this veil of mind, through these opposing imagined worlds, beyond lies truth, where you will be seen by yourself as the witness looking back towards what mind thought you were. And in this moment of gasping through shock, true love is born. This reflection, it leaves no stones unturned. This revelation destroys all that you were told or imagined it to be, leaving some sort of thread which simply whimpers beneath the laughter. For some, it may be shocking, a shocking liberation of freedom from being released from this body bondage. And a story unfolds that this race we call human is just an imagined vessel that I uses to journey a universe of its streams. If truth is beckoning you right now, listen carefully to these words. Fall into its darkness. Fall into the depth of darkness and drop into the bosom of God consciousness. Within this whole core, this single point or purpose, within this placeless place, that has always been regarded as who, why, where, and what. Within this questions, this point of purpose reveals the answer. This is where it lies. Stay here. Stay here with the true teacher and simply allow all its words to pass. Take this ultimate teaching and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself of the foolishness of what mind told you was your truth and destiny. What is revealed is there is no destined path for yourself. Only to realize you were never lost. It was just an idea. And now the idea is gone. You have been found. This teacher they call the Holy Spirit is then seen every time, every place, every reflection, every looking in the mirror of your external and internal you-ness. There's only you and you alone. But what is this name that you now give yourself? You see how easy it is? This what arises with no effort. But now, this what? Passes with no attachment or effort. The nameless can never be born nor understood anymore by a mind that has willingly given up and leaves truth to be. It's a lost cause for mind. Mind bows and leaves the stage. In your presence, whatever you are. This cause we now call freedom. This leaving of mind is liberation. It is emptiness, isness, here-ness, nowness, nothingness, stillness. Only truth remains, and all questions die. All questions die together with the answers, where they all remain in darkness. The abyss of foolishness, where it is clearly seen from your pure, reborn self that all fools are seen, fighting for their own believed, destined way out. And you can do nothing to show them a path. You are the pathless one, knowing they are simply still asleep. Don't take this world seriously. In fact, don't take any mind as if it is real or even unreal. Imagine all the thoughts that have passed through your being, your essence. Imagine them all. And ask this universe if any have caused you harm, or in fact the opposite, given you the riches that you required. The universe will tell you this. It will tell you that you have never not been tagged with a label other than priceless and infinitely pure loving consciousness. It will reveal through a whisper. You are as still as silence, imagining experiences that were never not for you, the person, but always for the love of godliness. The never separate imagined thought you inherited from all past dreamers is gone. Now your dream is over. Sleep well. Sleep well. Like any thought or idea, that things like society, words that end in ism, exist. Or even have any doubt or clout. They don't have any penetration. Come close to what truth truly is. Don't try and change the world. Throw the word into the cauldron of decontamination. Discard labels and identities and witness the world reborn as yourself. Reflect. Reflect. Reflect as the light within the light, into the light, out of the light, never not shining as light on the self. The mirror of consciousness is the nature and the whole all of it / self. You have no destination. You, me, and I was always destined to wake up. You have nothing to achieve or justify. Simply be here. Trusting always that this dream upon dream upon dream upon dream upon dream is simply a trivial moment of God's love, so as to reveal your desire to find out simply that you're not what you imagined yourself to be. This mind says you're lesser than any other thing, including God. Is that what you truly are? Well, I leave you with a question. Is your question still burning like the fire? Are you still seeking within the fire? Jump into the fire. Smolder. You're greater than what you truly think you are. But you've always known that, haven't you? A still, eternal, empty moment is your truth, where billions of worlds appear as the essence of yourself. Words of wisdom, words of hope, words of chaos, words of structure, words of belief, words of truth. All these are words. Throw them away. And don't be a fool. Through the love that you are, I am. Through the light that you shine, I. Through your wholeness, your holiness, your godliness. I love you. Namaste. And from the fire within, be truth. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And from the Scotsman, I'll see you again. Where do I have to look?